Welcome to another video tutorial of RPA Genie. In this video, we'll learn about arguments. To know what an argument is, we'll first see the difference between an argument and a variable with the help of a demo. So here, under main process, we'll create two more sequences. First, we'll create a sequence called sequence A, and the next, we can name it as sequence B. Now, we'll open sequence A, click on the variables panel, and we'll add a variable. Now we'll create a variable of string type. So here I'll give the variable name as var a and type a string. Now in default value, I'll provide variable test message. Next, I'll click on the arguments tab. Here I'll add an argument and name it as arg test. Type would be string and default value would be argument. Test message. Now I'll drag and drop the message box activity in sequence A. And I'll open sequence B and drag and drop a message box activity here as well. And I'll also rename the message box in both the sequences. So here I'll click on message box in sequence A and give message box dash A, and sequence B message box dash B. Now let's move to sequence A, and in the message box A, under the input properties in the message field, we will provide the variable name var a. Click on save and run the sequence. Here the value of var a, which is in sequence A, is displayed, variable test message. Now again in sequence A, we will remove var a in message field and replace it with arg test. Click on save and run the sequence. Now we can see that it has displayed the value of arg test, which is argument test message. Now let's move to sequence B and open the variables panel. Now here we can clearly understand the difference between an argument and variables by observing this panel. Here when we click on sequence A, in the variables panel we can see var a. Now when we open sequence B, that variable has disappeared. So the difference between an argument and a variable is the scope of it. So when we create a variable inside a sequence, it can be only accessed from within that particular sequence. Whereas when we create an argument, it can be accessed throughout any of the sequences under that process. Now let's move to sequence B, and in the message box that we had used in sequence B, here in the message field, we can give the argument rtest. Click on save and run sequence B. Now we can see that the value of rtest, which is argument test message, is displayed, and we have executed sequence B now. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching.